All right, boys. So we are going to show you guys how to farm up the super boss for the three brothers or final boss, whatever you want to call it. That's because I already know some of you guys aren't the most high scoring points type of people. You just want to try to farm up enough points to clear out the shop, which the shop does have a lot of goodies. So we're going to show you guys how to farm up for both the challenge mode and the hell mode difficulty. So challenge is going to be the more no pun intended, challenging for farming it up, just because again the bosses are very tanky. Again, you could use some other teams to like try to push through it, but if you really want those teams that can like easily farm it in like a couple of turns, this is going to be a good team for you guys, featuring the Demon King, Mael, and then Fraudulent with Dannifer Liz in the back combination. Now this blue Dannifer Liz is also really nice because again she does give base stats to I think characters with 100% crit defense, which I think Mael and Demon King also have, so that's gonna be nice whenever she comes into the field. And then you also have Fraudulent, who if he's gone, he will give everybody else 5 gauge, which means Demon King and Mael will be able to get their ultimates. And we're using this artifact card set, which is really nice. Again, this is where you just want to just farm up challenge mode. Again, this is not the most craziest team or anything like that. Again, the bosses are just that tanky, or I would recommend something else definitely. And then it's 3 characters, so it's not like you can just push through 2 characters or anything like that. You have to deal with all 3, so that's why ultimates are going to be very beneficial. So to get rid of Fraudulent, and with that, we should be able to tank most of the damage right here, just because Demon King does have damage cap. And he took away my ult gauge. Now that is kind of unfortunate, because I was not expecting him to take away my ult gauge right there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not expecting to take away my ult gauge. But it's alright, because we're going to be able to nuke regardless. And then we'll just save our Demon King ultimates for the last one. Usually you want Mael ultimate for this one, but since Zeldris, for some reason, some way, he took away my gauge, we just got to use it for this one. And then we just finished off with Mael. Usually you want to have Mael ultimate for this one, and then he just have a clean victory. But unfortunately for me, he took away my gauge on Demon King, which is actually surprising. Usually they take away gauge on Fraudulent, but I'll try it one more time so you guys can see. All right, so we got that. And then Zell just takes away the gauge on Mael, because like it's kind of random. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe you could try to put like maybe dodge food or something, kind of help yourself out. But it is kind of random whoever Zell just targets. But usually you want to go for Mael. You want to hope that Mael gets targeted, and then Mael just finish it off right here. Mael is the one who has the ultimate that can actually just one shot. So you never want to one shot during this part. I'm like, why did it take so long to play? Alright, so we got my ultimate and it should one shot. Like I said before, the higher dupes is better for the ultimate damage. Alright, so before we get into the next one, which is the extreme teams or team, basically I want to show you guys this one that I did see people use, where it's featuring Gother, Deanne, and Escanor, and also Merlin. Again, this is not the 2-turn team or anything like that, but it can at least give you take 3 or 4 turns to pretty much use. Again, you're using basically Deanne and Gother and Escanor, which can allow you to rank up your hand. And then you also have Merlin give you base stats. Again, there's going to be a lot of base stats you're getting on this team. And you also want to make sure you put ult food as well, just in case you might push for your ultimate. Usually if you have like an attack set on your Gother, you should be fine. Right now I do not have an attack set for Gother. I just took somebody's random here, but hopefully that doesn't mess up my run. It's usually what ends up happening is we push for our stance right here. Oh, we push for our stance, we go for this play, and then we attack. Usually this is enough damage to get rid of Esterosa at least. But depending on, yeah, like I said before, depending on if you're using a non set, you might not be able to get rid of Esterosa. And again, that's because I don't have a UR set for my Escanor. Usually you could get your ultimate pretty fast for this, or you might end up having this is a better hand, right? Because you might get like more Escanor cards than you need, which then can allow you to push for your Escanor ultimate. That's why having old food is really nice. And then I guess we can go for this then. I don't know if it's going to finish him off, but might as well use it up while we can. Okay, did 987. And let's see this damage right here. Whew. At least that was 3 turns. That was 3 turns of using Escanor. Let me try it one more time for you guys, just so you guys can see. Again, I did, and we got a 12K score. We got a 12,000K score with that too. How? Time, like I said before, it's not as consistent as like clearing at 3 turns or anything like that. Obviously it's always going to depend on your RNG with Escanor. If you get more Escanor cards than you actually need, you can actually farm pretty fast, because then you can easily push for Escanor ultimates. Like I said before, usually you can get rid of Esterosa easily, depending on how much HP you got. Like this should be enough to get rid of them, especially if you're using like attack crit set on. Like look at this, we have pretty much enough to get our Escanor ultimates. So now we can go for a 3 turn. Like I said before, depending on your RNG with Escanor, it's going to kind of determine how fast you can run this team, which I don't know if a lot of people are gonna like that. I don't know, think about it. Can a 4 out of 6 Escanor ults actually nuke the boss? Because Escanor ultimate does suck, right? This is where we got put them to the test. Can his ultimate actually nuke, or is he actually mid? Kind of forget, because we ignore like defense related stats, right? So okay, so we still one shot. All right, so now we're gonna go to the extreme farming, and then that's gonna be probably the end of the video, if anything. If you want to try to farm up hail, and this should allow you to pretty much auto farm for 2 turns, which is really nice. And again, it's a quick fast team. Usually want to have Philo pretty much finish it off right here. Philo damage is usually very high enough that you can just nuke them without no problem. And again, I didn't really pay attention to the points system. And then Fatoria will just pretty much nuke right here. and she got rid of him basically by herself. Again, a very powerful character. And that's if you want to farm up Hell. Alright, so again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of me showing you guys how to farm up the challenge in Hell difficulty. Obviously, there are going to be plenty of other teams, and you guys can comment those teams down below too if you feel like this team is pretty fast for you. Obviously, I just went for the teams that I know of at the moment. And again, if you are trying to go for high scoring points, I believe the art team is going to be the highest scoring one. You got a lot of people from my guild pretty much going for high scoring points. Like, look at this, 30k for my guild. Yo, they represent around here, and it's featuring the Bam. Dang, Bam is like everywhere, man. The Tower God collab actually gave us a very powerful PvE character, and a lot of people probably skipped that collab too, but that man is just really nice as a PvE character. He always high scoring the guild boss, high scoring this and that. Just an amazing character. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Good luck on your summons for Percival. Just really, guys, and I'm out. Peace.